Welcome to Leapy's cooking class! Yay! Let's cook and eat healthy! Today we are going to make a recipe that's all about protein, which is very important for our bodies. Ginger pork. So let's get started. Here are the ingredients. I have my soy sauce, my mirin, which is also called sweet rice wine, sugar, ginger, potato starch, onions, cabbage, tomatoes, and also thin slices of pork. If you have a measuring spoon, prepare a tablespoon and a teaspoon. Use them to measure out the seasonings. First, cut the vegetables for the garnish. The hand that holds the vegetables should be curled up like a cat's hand so as not to cut your fingers. If there is cabbage on the knife, drop the vegetables from the back of the knife towards the blade. Do not drop the cabbage in the opposite direction, as this will cause injury. Tomatoes have dirt in their stems, so remove the stems and make sure they are clean. When cutting the tomatoes, hold them firmly in place with your fingers to prevent them from rolling around. The next step is to cut 1/4 of the onions into little strips. Next is the ginger. Grate it with a grater. Use a grater to grate the ginger, making 3 circles around the ginger. Like this. Next, measure out 1 teaspoon of sugar. Make sure it's flat and not in a pile. Add a teaspoon of sweet rice wine too. Finally, a teaspoon of soy sauce. The seasonings are now ready to be mixed. It's a good idea to combine the seasonings before you start cooking. This will prevent the meat from overcooking and becoming tough. The next step is to prepare the meat before grilling. For the meat, I recommend thinly sliced pork shoulder loin that is lean with a little fat. Sprinkle the meat with a thin layer of potato starch. This is the key to making it delicious. Apply a thin layer of potato starch. By coating the surface of the meat with the powder, it keeps the meat moist and soft. It also makes it easier for the sauce to adhere to the meat. Too much flour will ruin the texture. Don't forget to wash your hands thoroughly with soap after touching the raw meat. Apply a thin layer over the entire area. It's okay if there are areas that are not covered. Now then, let's start baking. Heat up the pan by adding a teaspoon of oil. When the fry pan is warm, add the meat. Add the onions. When they are done, turn them over and cook the other side. When the meat is slightly undercooked with some uncooked parts, add the seasoning and season the meat. Oh, you can smell the ginger. It's so good. When the sauce is well mixed and the meat and onions are cooked, it is ready. Put them on a plate. First, add the cabbage, then the tomatoes. Next, arrange the meat and the onions. Pork contains high-quality protein and vitamin B, which can revitalize a tired body. Ginger also warms the body and helps regulate the gastrointestinal tract, so I recommend it for a healthy body. Hey, did you know the word protein comes from the ancient Greek word proteos, meaning most important. Protein is found in meat, fish, and soybeans and is used to make our muscles, skin, claws, and hair, so let's eat. It's done! Wow, it looks so good! Yay! We did it! You could try it at home too! Yay! Try your best! Bye-bye! See you next time!